First, I'd like you to tell me a little bit about the emphasis that you place on character in your stories as opposed to the situations that they get into.
Character comes first.
Why?
Because I think people are more interesting than plot. My movies aren't so much what happens, it's how it happens. I mean, you pretty much know, going into any of my films, I mean, it's not, gee, I wonder how this is going to end. It's more, not what's going to happen to this guy. It's how is what I presume is going to happen. How is it going to happen to him? And that gives me the luxury of the time and the it gives me the time within the framework of the film to develop the characters and build the characters. Breakfast Club is a perfect example of a film. I had many a studio executive say, "Well, there's no story. They come in the morning, they leave." I said, "Well, it isn't. The story isn't. No, I mean, the traditional story. Boy gets dog, dog dies. Boy gets new dog. It's not that kind of story. It is about who are these people, what are they like, and why are they acting the way they're acting. That's most interesting to me."
Is that a theme that you are going to make a trademark, or is that just so inbred into you as far as being successful and what you want to do as a filmmaker?
It's just what I like to do, and I'm really not. I've tried a couple of scripts with heavy plots. Like I've always been in awe of somebody like Julie Christie.
I've often been in awe of her too.
Agatha Christie. These incredibly complex plots, and I'm like, God, how the hell do you do that? I can't do it. I just it's the people. I can build characters. And I like to. It's sort of like sitting down and making some friends.
All animals are equal.
I have 3 sisters. I'm sort of in the middle, and you always worry if am I being noticed? At that age, I mean, you want to be noticed. You want to, I mean something. I'm here. I pay attention to me.
The very next morning, sooner perhaps than old Major would have predicted, the animals found their situation quite unbearable. And so, almost before they realized it, the animals had fought and won. They had casualties to mourn, and those who died left children to be cared for. But Manor Farm was theirs, and they lost no time in destroying everything that reminded them of hateful Mr. Jones.
I really remember it because I watched it. I didn't go to the parties. I stood outside and looked in. If I had the courage, I'd be an actor, you know. But I don't, I don't have that inside me, you know. I'm too protective of my feelings.
To the animals, it now seemed that their world, which may or may not someday become a happy place to live in, was worse than ever for ordinary creatures. And another moment had come when they must do something about it.
From the creators of Home Alone, Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer Pictures and Steven Spielberg presents Animal Farm. Directed by Keith Samples, coming theaters worldwide July 1995.